Rated M for mature.
It's Elite Clips time! This is the series where we showcase your most epic, creative, and downright hilarious gameplay from across the Sniper Elite franchise. If you want a shot to be featured in a future episode, submit your best clips using the link below. And while you're down there, you can pre-order the upcoming Sniper Elite Resistance. And pre-ordering will give you some bonuses, like the Target Führer mission, giving you a chance to execute Hitler Harry Hawker style. Today's episode is all about embarrassing and vicious kills in Axis invasion mode. You are about to witness pro players hunting down noobs and really messing up their day. So get ready to watch some Jaegers clown on Carl Fairburn. You hate to see it. Opening today's episode is Weed ET Man, showing us his slickest dance moves. Our player knows exactly where he is going, cause the clip starts with him in a full sprint toward his target. He only hesitates to consider tossing a grenade, but then quickly decides to just keep sprinting and eyes the future dead Carl. Not sure what gave Weed ET Man such confidence here to just continue charging, but he takes the risk and Carl doesn't notice a thing. Now, drunk on the idea of capturing a hilarious moment, ET literally runs circles around his target, does a little bit of a jig, before shoving a knife right in Carl's back. Yeah, you just hate to see it. You never listen. Jay Heel believes there's a reason we are born with 2 ears and 1 mouth. It's so you listen twice as much as you speak. Especially in a game mode like SE5's Axis Invasion, where listening to footsteps is just as important as making sure your weapon has ammo. Jay's targets have triggered the alarm, and the chateau is in quite a frenzy. While AI German soldiers are on the hunt for the 2 players who are causing all the ruckus, Jay decides to hunker down and use his ears. Oh, hear that? That's the sound of frantic footsteps, giving away the position of the targets who run right past Jay as they beeline for the alarm. Jay immediately falls in line to nab an embarrassingly avoidable melee kill on one player, and while the other player is busy disabling the alarm, Jay disables this player's ability to win the match. The victory screen shows Jay's killed 2,310 players, which makes me wonder if these last 2 kills were the most embarrassing of the bunch. It's a real cliffhanger. 365 Scope in his Mr. Clean character skin here is about to show us that sometimes invasion kills can boil down to just being lucky. Positioning off of the AI German soldiers, 365 is honing in on where he thinks his Carl is and tossing a grenade to add to the hectic nature of this current Jaeger hunt. But as he investigates the tower and checks for booby traps, he's caught off guard by the fellow German soldiers acting all casual. This makes him think his target is actually exfiltrating and finishing the mission, so he goes to the balcony to take a look, and he drops a hot tip saying,
You actually get a good view from hanging.
When out of nowhere, well, looky here. The Carl comes running right up, aims right at him, but luckily he doesn't pull the trigger, and with the hanging mechanics, 365 has the upper hand. So with the push of a button, Carl goes screaming over the edge, and 365 puts another notch on his lucky Jaeger belt. 365, remind me to never visit the Grand Canyon with you, sir. Spam caller. I know, I hear you in the comments already. Why are you showcasing Jay Heel so much? Well, because he submits some hilarious kills, like this next one. We see Jay patiently tracking his Carl. He seems pretty chill about the whole thing, and we eventually figure out why. You know, robocalls can be seriously annoying, especially when they keep spamming you, but it gets put into a bit of perspective here as we watch Carl's insurance company try to contact him to discuss his car's extended warranty. Yeah, sometimes I also want to explode my phone with dynamite just to make the calls stop. Well done, Jay. Well done. If watching Carl hit the pavement like a ton of bricks from a rigged invasion phone doesn't make you want to subscribe, then maybe staying up to date with all things Sniper Elite will. Smash that subscribe and like button and snipe that notification icon to join the ranks of the elite. It helps us out a ton and ensures we can keep making the videos you love. love. Now, back to some pro invaders dunking on some Carls. Threading the banisters. 365 Scope is back again to display some cool-headed Carl hunting. The clip starts with his target stepping on a mine that 365 placed, and it kicks off a tense shootout with grenades flying and confusion abound. Or maybe it's just 365 taking shots with that shotgun. Yeah, it is, because Carl doesn't look like he has any idea what's going on. But ultimately, Carl dips into the safety of a room just below our player. 365 goes for a grenade kill, but the target remains elusive. After some repositioning and patience, 365 decides to take a risk and stick his Captain Crunch-style hat around the corner, takes aim, and gets a clear shot of Carl inside. The kill cam activates and shows Carl's face full of regret as the bullet passes straight through his body, exploding his heart and ending this game of cat and mouse. Peekaboo! The next clip from It's Jack Sua on the SE subreddit displays a keen eye and quick mind. Let's see if you can keep up. It starts with Jack waking up the AI German soldier nearby as he rounds the corner of the building. Bam! Right there. Did you see it? Let's rewind that and take a closer look. See it now? No? Let's highlight it. Yeah, crazy, right? Seriously impressive spot here. On top of that, our player aggressively charges their target with no hesitation, and it pays off. And there's Carl, standing foolishly exposed and unaware to what's about to happen. It's Jack Sua climbs the boxes, and Carl, now knowing it's too late, turns around to look his killer in the eye to receive the death blow. Wow. The drama. Mistakes were made. T-Reed 1996 on the SE subreddit is about to show us a double kill so brutal, you're actually gonna feel bad for the targets. The clip starts with a baiting strategy from Reed. A shot goes past his hip and he is then tagged by the allied players as he barrels into a house. He knows they will be following close behind, so he slows to a stalking crouch and makes his way upstairs. He is upstairs, they are downstairs, so he patiently holds up in a bedroom and waits for their first mistake. Listening closely, he hears footsteps coming up, and there it is. One solo player overextending and charging up here alone. They just choose the wrong bedroom to dip into, and with no backup close behind, Reed strikes. He goes in for the kill as the target is putting down a trap, locking them in an animation until it's too late. As the blood sprays and the player drops dead, the friend comes charging in, guns ablaze, but Reed doesn't fire a shot, just straight pins his target to the wall with a bayonet so brutal it makes me feel sorry for this Carl. Well played, Reed. Now point that bayonet somewhere else. Those bloody spam callers. And just as Weed ET Man opened this episode, he's also closing it out. We chose this clip because for those of you who might be struggling in invasion mode, here is how you take care of business. We get to see the perspective of a player who knows how to properly booby trap a phone. Instead of walking away and waiting for his plan to unfold, Weed ET Man tosses some TNT on the floor right in front of the rigged phone, ensuring that this explosion will pay off. Correctly counting on his target to use that invasion phone, that poor Carl picks it up, the grenade booby trap ignites, which then sets off the TNT under his feet. The explosion propels him up towards the heavens, which is appropriate considering all of this is happening inside of a church. In the name of the Father, the Son, and a perfectly rigged invasion phone. Well done. Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It is the best way to keep up with all things Sniper Elite. If you have some awesome gameplay clips of your own that you would like to share and have featured on a future episode, follow the link in the description below to add them to our collection. And don't forget to check out that pre-order link for Sniper Elite Resistance. It's right around the corner. Send us those clips, and we'll see you sharpshooters in the next one.